What up, everybody? I'm back. I know it's been like, what, like 8 hours, 9 hours? I'm not really sure. But I'm back. Welcome to Cesar's World. I'm Cesar, as usual. I'm the only one here. For all the new ones, if you haven't been here, please subscribe. Again, please subscribe. If you've been here before, please subscribe. I need it. I need your help with that. Also, if you're not caught up to date, you can always check my previous video and catch up and then come back to this one. So yeah, thanks again for coming back. And again, please subscribe, comment. I like to read what you have to say. If you're from Jokers updates, please let me know you're from Jokers. I'm a Jokers dude. So yeah, let me know. And let's get this started, all right? The first people we're going to talk about, Day and Kevin. Basically, they meet up and they tells Kevin that she told David that he is safe with her. She's not voting against him. And Kevin was all kind of like amazed by that. Because you remember, he doesn't really know much about anything. So he's like, what? Okay, cool, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Also, they tells him that she still thinks Nicole and Kaiser and Janelle are working together. There was like, no way, what? Again, light bulb, he doesn't really know what's going on, he doesn't know what to believe. So for a minute there, he thinks that maybe Nicole's trying to pull a fast one on him, when in all reality, Nicole doesn't really know what she's doing either. So again, Kevin and Nicole, I don't even know what they're doing there. So, but either way, you know, Devon did express to him that she is keeping David. So there is that. All right. So then we move on to Janelle and Kaiser. She tells him that she's not really too worried about Bay. She likes Bay, she trusts Bay, and all the good stuff, but she's a little bit worried about Day. So there's that. And she's not wrong about that, by the way, because Day is really flip-flopping, and she's actually, I believe she's more with the other group. But then, you know, whenever Davon and Bailey do speak, she pretty much tells her that, you know, she's right in the middle. She doesn't, I mean, they're playing both sides. They're flip-floppers. But Bailey's definitely more Team Janelle and Kaiser. So that's good news for us. Davon, I'm not sure how I feel about that one just yet. So there's that. Christmas and Nicole A talk for a bit. Christmas tells her that her speech was good and blah 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 blah. Again, that conversation, it goes nowhere, to be honest. So I mean, Christmas tells her that, you know, she needs to fight to stay in and all that good stuff, but I mean, yeah, that's that. Then Nicole Franzel comes in and tells Christmas not to tell Nicole anything. Christmas is like, oh, well, I didn't. I just told her that, you know what, that her speech was good and whatnot. And then Nicole Franzel tells her, hey, don't be telling her, you know, nothing that's going to light a fire on her, because they're not keeping her. They cannot keep her. So Christmas says, okay, cool, whatever. And then they start talking about other stuff that we don't care about. So blah. Next. So then we got Kevin and Nicole, and guess what? Blah, 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 blah. We're not talking about that. You're not missing much. We're not wasting our time with that nonsense. Sorry. Okay, so then Nicole A and they do talk, and basically Day's being like a mom. She's probably telling, I mean, not probably, she is telling her, you know, to stay strong and to get the votes. But at the same time, she's telling her, but I cannot vote for you, because, you know, I can't vote against a black person. It has nothing to do with game or with the game, because we are not friends. But, you know, she just can't vote against a black man, especially since, you know, they've never had a black winner. So this is not a game move. This is more personal. And Nicole tells her that she completely understands, but she hopes that, you know, it's reciprocated back to her. So that's that. So yeah, stay strong, but I'm not voting for you, but get the votes. That's pretty much what happens there. Yeah, cool. Okay, so then we move on to Cody and Danny. He tells her that he told they that that Danny thinks that Danny's a little bit worried about her. She scares her a little bit. Um, and then Danny doesn't really disagree with that. She does tell him to keep her name out of his mouth. But I mean, they're not mad at each other or anything like that. They're just talking, whatever. And then she does say at the end, I do love Dave, but we have to be careful with her. So, and then they keep talking, but that's it. That's the only thing. Basically, they don't really trust Dave all that much, which makes sense because Dave doesn't really trust them all that much. Honestly, I don't know where they stand. So if you do, let me know. This is all confusing to me. The whole house is confusing. Right now, I don't even know what to believe. So please let me know. Again, comment, like, subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. All right. So then we move on to Nicole and Nicole. Both Nicoles, Nicole Square. They start talking in the hammock. Nicole Franzel asked Nicole Anthony about the backdoor plan. Nicole Anthony says actually that it is true. Janelle was trying to backdoor her. That was the whole plan, and she was pushing for it. And Nicole goes, really? And she goes, yep. And then Nicole Anthony was like, well, I don't like to confront people. I don't like arguments or whatever. But I mean, I got receipts, so I will blow her game up. And yeah, and then they start talking more and more about Janelle this, Janelle that, everything is Janelle's fault, as we already know. Yeah, it's kind of funny because what exactly is she gonna call her out on? How is she gonna blow up the game? Or her game? I mean, I'm confused. Everybody hates her already. Janelle. Everybody knows about the backdoor plan. So what new story is she gonna tell? Does it really matter? I mean, I feel like Nicole should just be quiet because Janelle is on her side. I don't understand why all of a sudden she's believing Nicole. Yeah, I get it. It does seem a little shady that she tells her that, she's working with Memphis and then she gets put on the block. But I mean, I forgot to mention something. Like whenever Devon and Nicole were talking, Devon said, that she did get into a little bit of an argument with Kaiser because she told him that she wouldn't vote for Nicole or whatever. So I mean, basically Devon just confirmed to you that Kaiser is trying to get you votes. So what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't get it. I mean, snap out of it. You know what? Get her out. I don't care. I don't care no more. I'm done. Okay, unless she's gonna help Janelle, then she can stay. But she's not wanting to. Okay, moving on. Next. All right. So then Danny and they talk. Danny pretty much tells her that she knows that she's mad at her, but that she loves her. And then they tells her, you know what? I want to talk to you some more and everything. But the only reason why I don't tell you a lot of stuff is because, I don't want it to go back to Cody. Then they asked her about the alliance that Danny proposed to Janelle. Danny said that never happened. Please let me know. Again, I asked this question before. I don't know if it did happen or if it didn't happen. I can't find it. I mean, I know that they did talk about, covering for each other, but I don't know about the whole alliance situation. So please let me know because I don't know. All right. Moving on. We find Janelle crying, and then Kaiser comes over there and consoles her and asks her why she's crying. And basically she's crying because she feels bad for Nicole. She feels like she let her down. She said that she should have saved her. She should have tried harder, but really she didn't know what Memphis was trying to do. But she did try to help out, and she was hurt. She feels a little hurt because Nicole is kind of second guessing her friendship with Janelle or with her, and she just feels bad. She feels horrible that she couldn't do anything for Nicole. And I mean, we know that she tried. We know that Kaiser did try. We know that they have nothing to do with this. But at the same time, the other people are in Nicole's ear, and Nicole is believing them over Janelle. So there's that. While Nicole is trashing Janelle, here you have Kaiser and Janelle trying their hardest to try to get votes for her. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen there, but I don't know. I hope Nicole doesn't go on Twitter or anything like that whenever she gets out, because she's gonna feel real dumb. And I feel like she's gonna be pretty upset with herself with all this stuff. But we'll see. All right, moving on. Nicole and Enzo get together. Nicole tells him that that she's a little bit, well, she's a lot mad at Janelle. Basically, she's telling him that she feels like they just used her as a pawn, but not to worry, because you know what, she's not working with them, and whatever they did, and if for some reason she stays, she's got that in the back of her mind. So Nicole is actually planning, if I'm not mistaken, on working with the other team if she does get saved. So again, this doesn't even make any sense to me, because if she does get saved, it's because Kaiser and Janelle are voting for her as well. So I'm not sure why. I just don't get it. I don't get it. So I don't know. We need a banner to fly across the backyard and let her know what's up, because she's out of the loop. This game is too big for her. I've said it plenty of times. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Get her out or leave her in. I don't care. All right. So then we have Nicole and Christmas. Nicole Frenzel. And Christmas, Nicole tells her that Janelle pulled Nicole Anthony to the side and told her, or started saying mean stuff about her. And it wasn't even game related. It was more personal. She doesn't understand why. And she's upset and she's mad. And what's new? She's always mad and whining. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's not changing anything. They hate Janelle. Period. Next, Janelle and David meet up. Janelle asked him if she saved him, what he would do. He said he will go after Memphis, and if for some reason she had anything to do with it, he'll dismiss that. And she goes, okay, good, because I'm not coming after you. So would you keep me safe for a week? He says yes. He doesn't want to see her go because she provides, or she brings some sort of comfort to the house, and it helps with his OCD, the way that she cleans and everything, and he respects her. Do we believe him? I don't know. I've never seen him play before. Do you believe him? I don't know. I feel like he's close to Tyler. Then again, I don't know where Tyler stands when it comes to Janelle either. I'm a little confused with that one. But either way, Kaiser did talk to David as well. He said that he always wanted to work with him, but he didn't know where he stood, and he's already with other people. David says, you know what, that was at the beginning. I'm not really sure what's up. They said they're gonna talk about it later on, because Kaiser was taking a shower, so they should be meeting up later on today, maybe tomorrow, and decide what's up. I am really hoping and thinking that they can get David. Especially they just need a little bit of help with that. I feel like if Bay and they tell them that David is with them or whatever, I feel like this alliance could happen. The thing is, if it was up to Bay, I think it would happen. My only concern is with Day, because she's flip-flopping. I don't know what she wants to do. It's out there. Do you think this could work? Do you think it could happen? Please let me know. I hope it does, though. I think it'd be cool. I'd be down with that. And then that way, Nicole can go. And then we're done. Bye. I mean, she's a good girl, but it's just, I'm over it. All right. Let's see. Then Bailey tells Janelle that she may be able to sway Day to vote for Nicole to stay. She'll try. But I mean, they both know it's going to be rough. It's going to be hard. And then they start talking about Danny for a minute, and the relationship with her and Devon. And then towards the end, Janelle does ask Bailey, do you think Devon would choose Danny over us? And Bailey goes, never. Like she's 100% sure that that would never happen. And then here, I was thinking, oh, that was not a good question. Now Bailey's gonna tell Devon. It's gonna cause all kinds of drama for a minute. But guess what? They meet up. You know what? I'll get into that here in a minute. Let me tell you something else. Nicole and Tyler meet up. Nothing happened there. So basically, anytime Nicole talks to someone, it's like everybody's lying to her face. Nobody's telling her anything. So I don't know how she doesn't know. She watches Big Brother. She's a fan. She knows that if they're saying, "Oh, we're just not sure who we're gonna vote for" or whatever, that probably means you're out. So think. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. Enzo and Bay meet up. They talk about how they don't really trust Danny again. Again, I'm gonna keep saying it. Tyler has said it. Cody has said it. Devon has said it. Bailey has said it. Enzo has said it. Obviously, Janelle Kaiser as well. They don't really trust Danny all that much. Danny could be in trouble here in a few minutes. And I mean minutes. When I say minutes, I mean like a few weeks or whatever. I don't think she's as safe as she thinks she is. So we gotta watch out for that right there. Yeah. I don't know. I also feel like I don't know if you guys remember when Danny and Rachel got into it. I feel like Danny and Janelle fight is brewing. Not even Janelle and Nicole. I feel like Danny and Janelle will get into it. Just is my opinion. Tell me what you think. I don't know. Okay, so then Nicole and Kevin talk again. Usually at this point I would say blah, 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 blah. But no, I want to tell you because it doesn't make sense to me. Basically, Nicole really wants to blow up Janelle's game. They're talking about how they can do it. Because she feels betrayed and she doesn't like her and she just wants to blow her game up and blah, 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 blah. Again, I'm telling you, I don't even know what she's thinking. I don't know what she's trying to get out of that, because if that happens, guess what? The house still not going to vote for her. Well, as of right now, the house still not going to vote for her. And then Janelle and Kaiser won't vote for her either. So really, it'll be unanimous vote to get her out. So I'm not really sure what she's trying to accomplish with this. They don't like Janelle already. So what is she trying to prove? Nada. Come on now. Bye. All right. So, then Kaiser talks to Ian. Kaiser is trying to convince Ian to work with them. Ian goes, well, I mean, my goal is to make it at least to the top half. And then, Kaiser tells him, hey, Janelle and I are the biggest targets here. They won't even think about you, which is 100% true. The beginning, Ian wasn't too sure about it. Towards the end, he was like, you know what? Okay, cool. So he agrees to work with Janelle and Kaiser. But at the same time, like right after he said that, Janelle came in and kind of ruined the conversation. So they stopped talking about it. But from my understanding, from what I got out of that, is yeah, he said yes. But we'll see. You never know. I mean, we'll see if Nicole and him compare notes again, and then all of a sudden, bloop, that goes out the window. We'll see. I don't know. And then I told you I'd get back to this. Bay and they did talk. I guess Nicole telling her about the whole, I hope it reciprocates, about her not voting for David. Really got into her head. So now they are actually kind of thinking about, what's right for their move. They say they can't be in the middle the whole time. She does mention that Kaiser's kind of annoying her because he's always right there, so like she can't even breathe. But we see Bay trying to kind of sway her towards keeping Nicole. So that was a good sign in my book. Again, I do believe Bailey. I'm not really too sure about. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Nicole may try to blow Janelle's game. There could be a house meeting. We will see. We would love that. It will not be good for her, but we'll love it. So I don't know. Let me know what you all think. Again, please subscribe. I need it. Subscribe. Please, I need it. Also, like the video, comment. I want to see comments. And then yeah, I'll come back. I'm probably not coming back tonight because it's late over here, but I'll come back tomorrow and give you the updates of what happened between now and tomorrow morning. So yeah, I will talk to you all later and sleep well. Good night. Bye. Peace out.